Hey guys, my name is Onelekoluwatu, and today I am stepping into a journey that talks about an issue that is often left in the shadows. And of course, we have the shadows. So, what's the shadow? The shadow represents some lurking darkness or some source of evil. And most times, our times, we feel like shadows are things that are hidden and that need some covering. Of course, I'm sure we are aware that a lot of children are being abused. A lot of children are passing through quite a number of abuse. But then that's why we are here. That's why I'm here to discuss how this matters and how we can make a difference together. And with me, I am here with me. I have Eunice SC.
Hi guys, my name is Etienne and I am one of the co-hosts for the Shadow. And here we talk more about things that have been hidden, especially in our society, and that has to do with child abuse and child molestation. Get ready to get a lot of gist from us.
Alright.
So over to my colleague.
Okay, so shadows. You say shadow is not only something that represents darkness, right? It's actually much more. I mean, much more than darkness. It reflects something that is hidden, something that needs to be uncovered, something that needs light to be shed on. So that's shadows. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, we're talking about child abuse, and what they pass through, how their innocence is being shattered, and how that particular thing has shaped or marked their lives. And the case is maybe, for instance, now shadows can be symbolically to show both the hidden pain of abuse and the potential to overcome it. Yes, of course, we know there's an abuse, but of course, we have to make sure that such a person overcomes a particular abuse, the trauma. The person heals, most importantly. It's a process of healing, it's a journey. And going through all of these things, the trauma, the pain, the neglect, the person has to heal. Or really, what do you think about it?
Okay, so talking about child abuse, talking about trauma, talking about hurt, right? I feel for one to be able to heal from child abuse, right? For one to be able to like let go of the hurt, because I think child abuse or abuse itself needs hurt in us. So imagine someone saying a hurtful word to you. There's always this hurt in you, right? So imagine another person or a child going through physical abuse now, right? There's always this hurt there. There's always this pain. Now it takes a whole lot for that child to be able to let go of the pain or the hurt, due to the fact that this child is an innocent, right? They don't really have this mindset of an adult like us that okay, it's easy. But these are children. They grow up with that same mindset that this person has abused me. This is what it looks like. This is how it should be, or this is how I should be, right? So one of the process for healing is, I think, opening up. Yeah, if there's a way you could get a child to open up and say, okay, what really happened? How did it happen? Like I said, someone once said, sharing brings healing. So the moment that child is able to open up and share the whole thing that has happened now, there's a healing coming, there's a healing starting, right? So I think all what child abuse does and healing also does, one thing child abuse does is it causes mentally, I think it causes mental breakdown. There's always this part of you not be able to think right, especially when you have to go with that hurt. You get to a point in your life, or let's just say, imagine you've been molested by a guy, a man. You just get to a point where you don't want men around. I don't know if you can relate to that.
Yeah, I can. I mean, we all have our stories.
Yeah.
There's just this one thing or more that we grew up with. It's a whole lot. Some of us have to grow up with it. Some of us, it felt like it didn't happen. At some point, I mean, we were just very much okay. Nothing was happening. We were even top of our grades in school. We were doing very well. But fast forward to many years, and then we thought we had us very stable. And then we are wondering, all these years, it was like this and it happened.
Yeah.
And for some, the moment that particular thing happens, they just go with it. The mental breakdown, even the psychological breakdown. Some children will just drop immediately,
Yeah.
school grades, performance, and all those things, and they carry it right from childhood till. I mean, it's a life process.
Yeah,
It's not just the body. It happens. It's a life process. It's a life. But then, that's why actually we need to talk about child abuse. How we can overcome the trauma, not overcome now, how we can heal from the trauma, because I know even healing is a process.
Yeah.
Healing is a process, and I know how difficult healing is. Because even on the way to recovery, right, on the way to healing, there are speed bumps. At times you feel like you are 2 steps ahead, and then the next minute you are just like 3 steps back. But of course, we know that it's not going to be a very smooth journey, and then here and there, so many things. But of course, that's what I here to discuss. How a child's innocence, a child's sense of love, a child's sense of trust is being manipulated by family members, by people they don't even know, by um, maybe school teachers, by, like I said, you all about stories. I mean, it has happened. Yes, but then yes. But of course, for some children, right, they tend to carry it throughout life. And it's so sad that some people will not even voice out.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is this thing has happened, like, let me tell someone. But then some children might be told to, okay, this thing has happened, just let it die down. Don't tell anybody. Especially if it's a family member.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody. I know.
Trusted family member.
It's just a family member. Right? I know of a lady, not a lady, she was a girl. I mean, she was in grade 4. I'm talking about maybe some 10 years ago. She was in grade 4 and she was impregnated by the uncle. They used to stay in the same house. This one is not something they told me about.
Yeah.
Like, I know this person. And she used to stay with the uncle. And the uncle started molesting her right from, I think, when she was very, very young. Up to the point where this girl became pregnant. Now, the class teacher started to be like, no. Notice this girl was always sleeping in the class. The grades dropped. What is the problem? My mom had to just, of course, teachers could also play the role of counselors, the role of,
Yeah, they do a lot.
yeah, psychologists, and it's a whole lot of teachers. So my mom had to call this girl. My mom had to just talk to her before the girl could open up that, the uncle, at night, go to their room, just assist her. Goes to her room, undresses her and his sister, after sleeping with her, sleep with her. So even the parents did not know something was happening. My mom and some other teachers in the school, they have to go to the house, have to interview the mom, interview the dad. Are you aware this thing is happening? These children have an uncle in the house. And this uncle enters their room every night. Every night to speak to them. Are you aware? And the woman started crying. The mother started crying. She's not aware. I guess she's just a very busy person.
Yeah.
When she goes out in the morning, comes back in the night, and she just like finished. And of course, they decided to avoid because a trusted family, like you said, a trusted family. They decided to avoid. Unfortunately, the girl passed. Until the girl passed, I'm not sure that people were even aware that was a matter of sexual abuse. So a whole lot of these things happen in the community. Some we hear of them, some we do not hear of them. But of course, that's why you are here. I mean, we need to, for those of us who have healed from this thing, we need to come out, we need to use our voices, we need to talk. A whole lot is happening in schools. We have cases where teachers, molest the other children. So we need to voice out. We need to talk. We need to use our voices, and we need to also believe our children when they say things like themselves. Yes, if a child cries, it means the role of singing. Of course, I'm it. When a child just sits and cries without me being punished or without me beaten,
Yeah.
it means a
Yes.
whole lot. So, it's a whole lot, but yes, we are here. That is.
Yeah. So talking about what you talked about, so I have to something talk about the story, right? So I think I have heard of a story too where this girl literally counts how many guys had slept with her. It's like a thing stuck in her brain, right? She could tell you this person, and she will mention their name. Oh, this guy slept with me. And I was like, how old? 5? You could literally tell the amount of guys that you could call their name. And I begin to think about something. And I was like, imagine how damaged this girl is.
Yeah.
So that means she's going to grow up with this, or maybe she has grown up with this free will. Anybody that comes. After all, this did it to me. This person did it to me.
Yeah.
So for her to be able to have such a memory, I was like, oh God, how was this girl able to grow to this point? How has she been able to heal? And imagine seeing those people.
Yeah.
Imagine the hurt. Now seeing someone that had molested you at the age of 5, and you're like, this is him. You know, the hurt, the hatred, right?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
there. And that thing leads to, I think it leads to something entirely again that affects the child. Because you notice some children don't just want to be around some other kind of people. Let's just say for a guy that's molested, he doesn't want to be around older women. You begin to imagine, what does it say? If you take your time to question that action, you notice that there is something down the line. Either this child has been molested.
Yeah.
Same goes with ladies. You notice most of them are like, they don't want to get close to guys, especially way older. They just have this feeling like, this person is going to do the same thing to me. This person is going to, and most of them, when you tell them, stay with this person, no, I can't.
Yeah.
They can't tell you the reason why they can't, but they can't, right? So when it comes to child abuse, it's a whole lot, and I think the society is not really talking more about it. Because I can't imagine there's a rape case, right? And you guys are taking it to court. I thought it's like, hey, you know, and everybody's going their separate ways. No, it shouldn't work that way, right? I feel when something of such will happen, good action to be taken. Measures, right?
Yeah.
Because even the child will be hurt. Because I think it's like, just like when you beat a child and the child goes to call the mom, the child is expecting you to fight the mom, right? Then the mom fight the fight. Yes. But imagine now that child is there. This same person has dealt with her, messed up with her. Imagine tearing up her clothes, her pants, and everything. And she's seeing that person walk freely. There's a hurt there already.
Yeah.
There's another part of hatred stocked up there already. So when we are dealing with child abuse, dealing with children that have been abused, I think it takes one to be more sensitive, right? One needs to be very sensitive, just like peeling off a wound. You need to be very careful while trying to peel off that wound, so you don't, if it doesn't wound, right? Yes, you get. So most of the time, I think when we are dealing with child abuse and child, we just need to be really careful, especially when the society does not really have anything to say to it. And funniest part is most parents also don't see this that there's anything.
Yeah.
So imagine your child being molested and you're like, okay, remove the pregnancy. It doesn't really make sense, right? So I could remember listening to a story, and she was like, this family guy comes to their house to stay, and he was always making advances, trying that are trying to do something to her.
Family guy.
Yeah. And she reached out to her parents and like this, and they were like, no, this person can't do this kind of thing to you.
Yes. Yeah. I get.
That child can speak up.
Yes, the child is silent forever.
You get.
Yes.
So imagine someone. I think most times parents too need to play a role.
Yes. And that's why you must, as a parent, right? Parents must believe the child.
Yeah.
No matter. Your child comes in and says, "Mommy, you know what? I don't want you to go to school the following morning." Yeah. There's something more to it. There's something more to it. There's something more to it. I don't want to go to school.
Imagine that crying.
Yes. There's something more to it. I believe, or I feel parents should believe their children at all costs. At all costs. At all costs. There's nothing more painful, right, than not to be believed by your own parents. Yeah. They have cases of stepfathers molesting, and the child comes and says, "Oh, yeah, no stepmother."
So let's not look at it. We're talking about ladies. We're talking about guys,
of course. No stepmother, stepfather molesting stepchild. Yeah. And then the child is trying to tell the dad, "Oh, dad, please. No, I'm just coming back from work." And they're hungry. You silence that child. Yeah. You silence that child. I mean, the feeling of feelings go on the ground, and that's how it goes there. And it's like, okay, you know what? If my dad says it's not really a thing, then it's maybe it's normal. Maybe it's normal, yes. Yeah. And so the person concerned feels okay. can just go ahead. Maybe say no. You can have me. Say no, right? So let's just flow. And they go with that mindset till they grow. I mean, it's actually very disheartening. It's very, very disheartening. It's very disheartening. But of course, like we said, we'll be talking more about how to notice a child that has been abused or that has been abused because it's still happening.
Yeah, it's still happening.
It's happening.
Man, I think now we
Still
could like
happening.
hear a lot of news about children abuse.
Yes.
Like it's everywhere. You hear a landlord just molested an 8-year-old child.
Yes. I think I saw a video today on YouTube about this hall member who was supposed to serve in the place, and maybe when he feels lonely and maybe when he feels like maybe he wants to have sex, there's this child in the house, he calls the child, and then he just tells the child to open her mouth, and then he puts his penis in the child's mouth. So I saw the story. I sincerely hope that that person will be apprehended. You know, maybe. I'm just
maybe just like you said. Imagine him being a very helpful to be a influential person. I think they would die that matter because if we should look at the whole story, it should be like maybe this is just a small community where this thing is happening, right? Maybe a small community that don't really have a
remote area for that matter. A remote area for that matter.
So you could imagine such a thing. The thing might just die down, might just like go down like that. And you know, one thing I think I talk about most times is pain. You know, it means pain, right? So imagine you being called.
You know, somebody said to me, somebody said the bruises will heal. But this car, yeah, it's just like it's a thing that is already
right. So I'm trying to say something. So imagine a little child, let's just have a 6-year-old girl or a boy. You called into a room, the lights are turned off, and the lights are turned off, right? And the next thing you see is this person trying to force themselves on you. So imagine the struggle that person is trying to use on you, right? And imagine this person struggling to take off your clothes, like trying to strip you off, the pain. And imagine as a lady now, you see that blood at that tender age. I feel like the hurt is way different because you've seen this person off the lights. You saw when this person took down your clothes. You saw when the penetration was going on. And it's so fresh that even this time, while you are all gone, I sit down to think about it. You could scream at that moment like,
feels like it happened like just 2 hours ago. Not even yesterday. It feels like people didn't happen
the pain
ago.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a whole world about child abuse, and we really, really need to talk about it. We need to. I think there should be a lot of outreaches and just entities, right? Organizations, partnering with organizations that have to do with most of these things, because we don't really have much organizations that are into most of it, because I think most people are just like so scared to get into the matter of other people. Why do we need to know ourselves?
I don't want to poke my nose.
Yes, but I think we need to poke our nose because we're going to have children.
Definitely. And justice must be served.
Right.
You know, if you are a perpetrator, justice must be served.
We'll have
if we catch you, we'll just feel, you know, it's feeling. But then justice, I don't know the reasons you are doing this is great awareness, and also justice must be served.
Yeah,
Justice. You don't feel like, okay, you've done this thing and then you can get away with it.
No,
because you are damaging a child psychologically, you are damaging the child mentally, emotionally, you get emotionally. So justice must be served. Nobody should go scot-free.
Yeah.
Be it a man or a woman, nobody should go scot-free if it has to do with child abuse. So let's
yeah, like you said, right? Justice, right? But you know, most times, right? When we talk about just what of justice is, what do you think from your end? What do you think is justice?
Justice is justice.
Right?
Yes. Justice. Justice is justice. You are caught in an act, maybe an evil act. Yeah. Whatever punishment
you need to face.
You face that justice.
Yeah.
In fact, you are caught. You're not negotiating.
Yeah.
If you are spending 20 years, just be there.
20 years. I think 20 years is more. Think about the hot.
The
That
last
last time.
for a lifetime.
Maybe like
Maybe
30 years.
you can be there your whole life.
Right?
Yes. And that's when we know that justice is existing.
Yeah, talking about justice.
That's
That's
even if you
justice.
have a family that's
Yeah, and the thing is, we shouldn't just say, as we're talking about justice, just because we should just do it. No, we are doing it because of that child. We're doing it because of the pain, the trauma, the hurt. And you're also doing it for your own self as the parent, I think. Right? Because you seeing that child in pain and seeing the perpetrator going scot free, it's how you just want to cast out and struggle
somehow.
forget. So I think justice is well served. It goes that way. It's better, right? When you rape a child, go and spend 100 years in prison. Go and enjoy your life.
And die there.
Die there. No, let's not. The person needs to go to heaven. No, should not die there.
Every rejoices over his own everything. That's important actually. Very, very important. And
Yeah.
of course you must know that this is the secret. I mean, like I said earlier, we all have our stories. It's not they're not just coming here to talk about it. It's something we know that okay, it's happening and then we're not talking about it. That they are saying it because some of us have been there.
Yeah, the pain.
And the pain, yes. The pain we've gone through it. God is helping us to heal, as much as we are helping ourselves. It's a healing process. So you must understand that healing should take place. And then you should understand that this is a safe place. You are not talking to people who have not passed through this thing before. I mean, we have our side of the spirit. So here, shadows is a safe place. Let's talk about it. Let's relieve ourselves from this thing that has held us down for a couple of years. Some of us 14, some of us 15. Like I said, some of us were just very neurotypical about it. Like it didn't even happen and life just continued. But here, you begin to wonder, okay, I think this thing happened. And there's something specifically in your brain. Oh, I passed through these things so many years ago. And then you're having flashbacks. Not as much as you cannot even pick the person's space any longer, but you know that I was once in this place. This is the safe place. You'd like it to like you want to.
We want you to share your stories. Right? And talking about sharing, right? I'm sorry, talking about safe space. What do you think is a safe space? Most people are like, you hear something like, feel free with me, you can share with anything, like, don't worry, I'm that space you need. So I think people don't really understand the meaning of safe space. So what do you think is a safe space?
Alright, so I think a safe space is a place where somebody you are naked. Right?
Yeah.
You are naked. You're not feeling guilty. There's no guilt.
Yeah.
That's a safe place. You come, all sincerity. You feel you can connect in a safe place. You're just naked. You're not ashamed.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not ashamed. There's no embarrassment.
So
for me, that's a safe place.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nice one. Just like what my co-host said, right? About safe space. I don't want to be by the same Jesus is a safe space. Please, we know that can be a safe space. But you need someone to talk to. It's actually a safe space, but you really need someone to talk to. You need to be vulnerable most times to somebody.
Vulnerability.
Yeah. Wow, I'm like this was
Very show.
Yeah.
I'm coming to my last.
Yes. And I feel if you must get a safe space to share things with, it should be someone you trust.
Yeah.
Not someone that you maybe just imagine sharing with someone in church. And during service, you just say something like, "Oh, this sister."
In fact, the sister is looking at me right now.
She knows that she's
left me, and she knows that.
Do you know the problem about sharing? I want to make you like that sister. Let me just in this right. So yeah, we're talking about that kind of a safe space, right?
Yeah.
Someone you could trust, you can be vulnerable with. It could be a friend, right? It could be your. Most times I don't really say your parents, because our parents can be so funny. Because one day they end up saying that you when that man was touching you, you couldn't, you don't get. But I feel like it could be a friend, yeah, a friend, mostly to be your friend. Because to be older, like someone older, right? To get
Yes.
because maybe like a younger person might not be able to relate so well how you feel, right?
Okay.
But I think someone older will understand and they'll be able to say, okay, I totally understand what you are going through.
But if it's older, right? Some like I don't personally I feel like it's not really in
Yeah, okay, sorry,
the
not really in
you could be older, but then I never see making more people and
You're supposed to have spirit.
like even nowadays that a whole lot is
A whole
happening. You
lot, yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
And some of our parents,
Don't
they don't
really.
really they didn't some of them not all, some of them didn't really see this thing as a
Yeah, I think it's rampant
plus
now.
this is 21st century
Mm.
where the
Gen
level of
Z.
moral decadence is high.
Yeah, yeah.
Is high.
You're
Some days
right.
ago, I saw it on the news that a 12-year-old girl was gang raped.
Hmm.
I think somewhere in Edo State by five boys. That's
Wow.
not all. I saw it on X. These boys
Video that.
yes, they made a video and shared it.
Parents, take care of your children.
And is this because the thing is now this is not even an older person. I think that those boys at most those boys should not be less than should not be more than 16.
What
If a 15-year-old boy has it in mind that okay, this girl, let's just have our baby that and post it online.
Hmm.
You can imagine but if it continues that you are not ready for it.
We are not ready
If
for
it
it.
continues this way, be it a younger person or an older person, we are not ready. We are not it's going to eat us like
Unaware.
it's going to eat us like
Unaware.
and just that's why we need to talk about it.
Yeah,
That's why
I think that's why we need more
really
people
need to talk about
to share their stories.
it.
I know how hard it can be to share your story. Most of when I tell people about my growing up, right, I get teary at some point. I'm like, ah, gosh. But it's part of the healing, right? It's part of it. So we need people to come out to talk about these things. Tell us, how are you able to go through? How are you able to heal? How are you able to share with somebody without that person looking at you like some kind of way, like to get? And this thing is something. It's actually a very serious matter. It's something really. When we talk about the north now, we could find this kind of thing there because now north they believe ladies are not supposed to go to school. Some parts, anyways, and they're like sending their children to get married and stuff like that. Imagine you sending a 13 years old girl to get married to a 35 years old man. He will wait for me. Now let's be that one.
This is 35.
We have to add it to 50.
This is 35.
So imagine that kind of thing. Imagine that pain, the trauma.
Yeah.
So imagine that child leaving such a marriage or maybe whatever they call it. How do you think that child will walk through your society? And this child, and most of these people that have been through all these things, they are not like really vulnerable. I don't know if they find it really difficult to want to able to like just
But in a place like the north where you know,
yeah.
I think the market is as a no.
Yeah. There's someone needs to talk.
Yeah, of course. It really has to be. So it really the young that early age
Marriage.
it's really it's hard abuse.
That's what abuse.
Because when you as an older person,
Higher
you
abuse.
that
Yeah. That's
even
a
even
whole
even
lot.
if you are in a remote place, you should know that okay, this girl still has you are in your 50s now, you've lived life to an extent. Let this girl you should have it in your head
Yeah.
that this girl also needs to live her life to an extent. You don't go immediately the child is born and you're paying down. I mean it's devastating.
Yeah.
It's devastating. So like we said, know that this is a safe place and you can like share and don't forget to share and subscribe. Subscribe.
It doesn't bite.
It doesn't bite you.
So yeah, so like we said the other time, welcome to the channel. You get to see more of these videos. You get to see more of our talk about child abuse, child molestation, and a lot more that has to do with the society and the children, right? and everything in general, right? From lifestyles, talk about faith. Yeah,
Mm.
faith. So for context sake, we are Christians. We are both ministers of God. This is
Hallelujah.
our mommy Gio Tommy. Can somebody shout
And
hallelujah? I am a great woman of God. Very soon I'll become a pastor.
BW.
And the pastor's wife? Yes, the pastor's wife.
Mommy
I'm not going to have mommy
Gio.
Gio.
Lovely.
Yeah, so you get to see more of this, and we hope this blesses you. Yeah, we hope it blesses you. So once again, welcome to the channel. Bye.